Track 3.23.
Many people say that Galileo invented the telescope, but this is not actually true. In 1609, he was the first person to use a telescope to study the stars, but it's thought that a man named Hans Lippershey invented it in 1608. Galileo learned about this invention and built his own. At first, people used it on land and at sea, but then Galileo had the idea of turning his telescope towards the sky. He made many discoveries, including the idea that the moon was not flat and smooth, but had mountains and craters. After this, people wanted to travel in space, and they started researching different ways to get there. The first successful flight was in 1944, when a German V-2 rocket went on a test flight. It was the beginning of many firsts. In 1957, the Russians launched Sputnik 1, which was the first satellite to orbit the Earth. The first successful human spaceflight was when the Russian astronaut Yuri Gagarin travelled in a spacecraft called Vostok 1 in 1961. It completed one orbit around the Earth. The first object to land on the moon was Luna 2 in 1959. The first woman in space was Valentina Tereshkova in 1963, and in 1969, the first men walked on the moon. Since then, there have been many attempts by scientists to explore Mars, and scientists have discovered interesting things about the planet, including signs of water and possible life.